Good morning, Internet. It is a little after 5:30 on June the 3rd. So if you guys have been watching this channel, you'll know that I just finished up my competition season almost a month ago. About 3 weeks ago was my last show. So I had a lot going on in the past couple of weeks. I moved houses. Welcome to the new place. Anyway, I'm got a new training split that I'll be walking you guys through here shortly. And then also, obviously, I'm reverse dieting out of the show, so calories are slowly coming back up. And I figured that today, being a refeed day, I would show you guys a full day of eating, show you all of the wonderful carbs that I get to eat, and kind of take you through just a tour of the new place, show you the home gym we're setting up in the basement, and just kind of go over how things have been rolling since the show ended. And yeah, so this is going to be my first video in the off season, and we'll see how it goes. Gonna film a leg day tomorrow on my new training split. Really excited to walk you guys through how that's all going, how training's going, everything that's going on over the past 3 weeks as I have started my reverse. So let's get started. This is meal one. This is one of my favorite meals. This was actually my pre-workout meal pretty much all of off-season, last off-season. And what this is 2.5 Ezekiel muffins with 70 grams of egg whites and 24 grams of American Dream nut butter, blueberry brunch flavor, I think. I don't know. This is just like one of my favorite meals ever. And the macros on this guy are going to be 33 protein, 83 carb, 10 fat. So today is actually a rest day. I'm actually taking my Refeeds on a rest day because it's been helping my recovery, and it's been making my sessions the day after, which happens to be legs, a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, probably go for a little morning walk, get a energy drink from the gas station, which is now like less than a mile from my house, so I can spend all of my money on caffeine. And then might end up doing some cardio after that. I've got 20 minutes of like a low to moderate intensity cardio session today. And then I'll catch you guys for the second meal. All right, guys, so it's 8 o'clock. Went for a walk this morning. Went up and got an energy drink. And I'm getting ready to do some cardio. But I thought I'd show you guys a quick little, do a quick little tour of what we've got of the home gym so far. So got a functional trainer here that we picked up on Facebook Marketplace. Still not fully assembled. Got a mirror that somebody actually gave us a while back that was in my old home gym. Look at that. Still lean. Reverse is going well. We got a squat rack over here with a Midas bar. This is a Fringe Sport Midas bar. Really cool, black and gold. Check this out. Look at that. Beautiful bar cap there, or end cap, whatever you want to call that. So yeah, this is an old Titan rack, Titan fitness rack that we got off of Facebook Marketplace. And this was also in my old home gym in my old house. And then over here, really nice hoist Smith machine that we picked up for like an insane deal. on Facebook Marketplace. So not fully assembled yet. The bar is over there in the corner. We got some plates from my old home gym. These old weeders here, really cool. I actually found these on the side of the road during COVID. Someone had just like left them. And I actually painted them black and then did gold on the writing here. I've always really loved this set of plates. They're kilos too, which is kind of cool. And then we have some old fitness gear plates from a weight set that my dad got. And then over here, we're waiting on a dumbbell rack. We're actually going to go pick it up soon. But I have nearly a full set of Yorks. If you guys know anything about vintage weightlifting stuff, these York roundheads are very sought after. And they're like super skinny handles on these guys, which I just love the way they feel in my hand. The gym that I worked out at a while ago had a full set of Yorks. It's an old gym, and I think it was their original set, and I fell in love with these things. So I've been collecting this set. It's a 5 through 85. Hopefully I'll get up to 100 or maybe even over that one day. Not that I really need dumbbells that heavy, being 115 pounds. But yeah, so we got those guys and a dumbbell rack's going right here. And then the rest of the basement... this room is absolutely massive. So what we're planning right now is I have a Cybex squat press that's going to go here. We've got a really, really cool, really unique plate-loaded T-bar row, a leg extension leg curl unit that's probably going to go here, an inner-outer thigh, and then we also got some Med-X pieces coming. We got a Med-X pull-down, Med-X chest press. I'm going to do a nitro pull down over here, and then maybe a few other things. And then also next weekend, we're going to pick up a Body Master super leg press, which is a selectorized leg press / hack squat, kind of very adjustable. And that is going to go on this wall. It's probably dead ass going to take up the whole wall. The thing is like 1,500 pounds, I think. I don't know how we're gonna get it in here. It was an impulse buy, and we'll figure it out. But anyway, and then over here, so going into the darkness, where's the light? There's a light switch somewhere, I swear to God. No. Okay. So this is dark. I don't know where all the light switches are because we literally just moved in here like 3 days ago. But what you see over here in the corner and on the floor is pieces to a sauna. Here's the heater. So this is not an infrared sauna. This is like an actual like rocks go up in here, like electric sauna, I guess you call it. I don't know. But anyway, we found this sauna on Facebook Marketplace. I swear to God, like everything I buy is from Facebook Marketplace, but found it on Facebook for like a crazy deal. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the health benefits of sauna, but something that I'm really looking into for cardiovascular health, because I don't do a lot of cardio in my off season, and just for overall like well-being and recovery. So we were like, we have room for a sauna. This sauna is a great deal. Let's get a sauna. So here we are. That's the home gym so far. Got my cycle trainer set up out here. So I'm actually going to go out and do 20 minutes of cardio here. And then it will be time for my post-workout meal, post-cardio meal, my second meal of the day, because today's a rest day. So I will catch you guys when we're putting that together. Alright guys, so I just finished up cardio, and I forgot how good it feels to like push yourself during cardio, but also do cardio outdoors. I've been standing in here for a minute or two, so the sweat's starting to dry. Man, I was like drenched, and I was like, whew, I missed that. It feels good. So probably gonna do some more cycling cardio on the little trainer here at home. But I'm going to give you guys a quick little physique update. So, like I said, we're about 3 weeks post-show, and my weight has pretty much been sitting at an average of about 115.6-ish. My lowest low on prep was 110.6, and I think that was actually the day of my second show. I was a little bit more filled out for the last show of the season. So I'm up only an average of about 5 pounds. The highest I've hit so far is about 116, but my weight has actually dropped this week despite a increase in calories, and I think it's because I've been moving for the last like 4 or 5 days, so I've been like very, very active. But I'll give you guys a quick little update of how things are looking. Okay, yeah, so I actually just watched that video back and I'm like not unhappy with it. It's really weird for me now. I'm so focused on training and recovery and like making sure my logbook is going up that I've like pretty much entirely stopped looking at my physique. So I like get in my head that like, oh, the lines are going away, I'm not going to be lean anymore, strength's coming back. So like I don't care, but like it doesn't connect with me that like I still am like really, really lean. So then I'll see it in the mirror or I'll see it in a photo or whatever. And I'm like, oh, wow. And then it's like, yeah, you did a show, 3 weeks ago and you've stuck to your reverse 100%. Like, of course, you're still lean. So very happy with that. My body's handling the carbs really, really well. I've been hungry as hell, honestly. So the first 2 weeks of the reverse, I was sitting at my daily macros, 150 protein, 245 carb, I think it was 61 fat. And then this past Monday, today is Saturday, this past Monday, I got a increase to, basically he added 5 grams of fat and 25 grams of carbs to both my normal days and my refeed. And the refeed previously was something like 130 protein, 315 carbs, 65 fat. So now it's same protein, 335 carb or 340 carb, whatever. I'll do that at the end of the day. I'll tell you guys what I'm eating because today is the refeed day and we're doing a full day of eating. But anyway, that's the little spiel, that's the little physique update, and just did cardio and I'm hungry. So let's go have meal 2. All right, guys. So the post-cardio meal is coming up. So over here, we've got 70 grams of what is basically cream of rice. I'm using the Flavor Gang Bowl of Gains hot cereal. And I actually got a life hack for you guys. I did half strawberry flavor, half chocolate brownie flavor, chocolate covered strawberry. Fucking banging. And then over here, we got 100 grams of blueberries and an egg. For my refeed day, my protein is relatively low, only 130 grams for the whole day. So most of my meals, I keep my protein sources lower, so I just have 1 egg here. And that's going to work out to, and then also 16 grams of peanut butter on that guy. So that's going to work out to 16 protein, 14 fat, 72 grams of carbs. And I will say that this meal here, the 70 grams of cream of rice with, typically I'll do egg whites on training days when I have higher protein. That is my typical pre-workout meal. Usually I get up really early and I eat and then I go train pretty much immediately. And cream of rice sits super, super well for me. It digests really well and gives me a great pump. So that's what I've been using for my pre-workout, but I'm having it today with the addition of some blueberries and, of course, less protein for my refeed, just because cream of rice is basically all carbs, so it's easy to kind of like make that work in this meal. So I'm going to go ahead and eat this. And then while my egg was boiling, I went ahead and made my shake right here. So this is kind of a meal, kind of not. This was something that I had during prep. But basically we've got 100 grams of strawberries, 12 ounces of almond milk, and 15 grams of protein, as well as a scoop of greens powder in that. So 14 protein, 10 carb, 5 fat. And I'm going to eat that around probably 11 o'clock. It's like 9:30 right now, so probably 11:30. And then once I get home from work, which ends at 1, I'll have my next meal. Alrighty, it is about 1:30 and we are back from the gym, back from work for the day. So this is meal, I guess this will be number 4 after that shake. So I'm trying something new today. So I found these guys at the store. Sweet potato glass noodles. And the reason I actually picked these up was that macro-wise, they are literally just carbs. There's nothing, no protein, no fat, nothing. And I've been wanting to do pasta or noodles for a while, but on my high carb refeed days, I don't have very much protein. And typically noodles, especially if you get whole wheat, have like a good amount of protein. Like I have some buckwheat noodles, soba noodles in the pantry there, and 70 grams of carbs has like 13 grams of protein. So like this whole meal I'm having only has like 16 grams of protein. But I'm having ground beef with it as well. So these are great if you're looking for something that is literally just a straight carb source. I guess they're made of like potato starch. I don't know. Anyway, here they are. And they're absolutely gorgeous. Like this is the coolest. Like look at that. They like almost don't look real. Very, very excited to try it. I have not tried them yet. But we got 60 grams of beef in here. 50 grams of mushrooms that I cooked the other day, and then 100 grams of freshly cooked zucchini. So the macro totals for this meal, so we're at 18 protein, okay, I was wrong, it's not 16 grams, 18 protein, 70 carb, and then 4 grams of fat. Alright, this is meal number 5. So we've got a hard-boiled egg, 100 grams of zucchini, 300 grams of sweet potato, and I've actually got purple sweet potato here as well as what I had left of some orange sweet potato, and then 20 grams of peanut butter. And I'm going to cover this in cinnamon and then put some sugar-free syrup on it, and it's actually pretty banging. And the macros on this one are going to be 17 grams of protein, 69 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of fat. Alright, meal number 6. Enjoying it on this beautiful day on our dining room table that we just moved out of the back of a pickup truck and didn't feel like moving all the way inside. We got 120 grams of salmon, about 100 grams of spinach, 100 grams of blueberries, 100 grams of strawberries, 20 grams of feta cheese, and 8 grams of pecans with 1 serving or 30 grams of Panera poppy seed dressing. So that is going to be 34 protein, 32 carb, 21 fat, and that's going to bring the refeed day total to 132 protein, 335 carb, 69 fat, which is 2,455 calories. So that's it for the refeed day, and I'll catch you guys for leg day tomorrow. Alright guys, got a surprise for you. Today is leg day, and we actually got a few more pieces set up in the home gym last night. So after I filmed those clips here yesterday. So we're actually going to do legs in the home gym today. So we got our Smith put together. We got our leg press in, side back squat press here, fantastic piece. And then we also got a inner outer thigh piece here. So a pretty stripped down leg day today. We've got Smith squats, leg press, stiff leg deadlifts, and then some adduction, as well as a little bit of calf work. Now, the program that I'm doing and have been working for the last, I guess, 3 weeks since I started my reverse and jumped into off-season is a Max OT program. Max OT stands for Max Overload Training. So the premise of this program is this. It is very low volume and relatively low frequency. So we're going to hit each muscle group once per week, and there's only about 7 to 9 sets per body part per week. So very low volume. And also, rep scheme is going to be pretty much only in the 4 to 6 rep range. So low volume there as well. So relatively heavy weight and low reps. The thing is, the intensity is very, very high because we're actually going to take every single set that we do to concentric failure or damn near close to it. So some exercises I won't go to a true concentric failure like a squat or something. If I know I don't have another rep in the tank, I will usually rack the bar. But pretty much everything is basically taking it to failure. And so the point of this program is to keep intensity really high, to keep the workouts pretty short, and to make sure that you are maximizing your time in the gym and not accumulating a ton of fatigue from doing a lot of extra rep work, a lot of extra volume, that kind of stuff. So my coach decided this would be a good segue back into heavy training because eventually as we work deeper into off-season, I'd like to do some power building, powerlifting type of stuff. So he thought this was a good way to get us started while I'm still relatively lean and still relatively injury prone, to just keep volume low. There's a lot of heavy compounds in this split, but it's not. It's because the volume and frequency is so low, it's not going to be tearing up my joints and everything quite as much as just jumping straight into like powerlifting, basically. So that is what we're getting done today. This is week 3, I think, from legs. Yeah, I think it's week 3 for legs. So the other thing about this program is it's 12 weeks long, and the exercises change every 4 weeks. So basically we're on mesocycle 1, and then we got one more rotation next week for week 4, and then after that there will be exercise swaps. So we'll have pretty much the same workouts, except things will change, like our Smith squat will change to a hack squat or that kind of thing. So there's a little bit of variance, and I think the reason for that is because we're taking everything to like true concentric failure, and because the weights are going up every single week, it's going to prevent overuse injuries that are possibly coming from doing these like super, super high intensity lifts. So that's enough said about that. We're going to go ahead and get warmed up and then get started training. Alrighty, so that is leg day, and honestly, this was not the best session ever. I did not get hardly any sleep last night, and I've been having some like tightness along my hip and plantar fasciitis on my foot here, and that was really bad this morning, probably just because like I didn't get any sleep. But went up on RDLs by 4 or 5 pounds. I think this Smith machine we have here is a lot heavier than the one I've been training on. So RPE wise, I feel like I kind of went harder than last week, so that's good. And then getting used to the Cybex squat press is like a whole different thing because we have been using a linear leg press. But all in all, I think it was a productive session because everything was taken to a RPE of oh fuck. So we got one more leg day like this on the rotation, and then we swap out exercises. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video, and hopefully in the next one we'll have a better training session, probably an upper body day. So I will see you guys in the next video.